Hey everybody. So right now there is a Kickstarter that just started today and it deals with EarthBound and it's from Fangamer, and if you know Fangamer, you know that their obsession with EarthBound and the EarthBound fans coming together, it's just amazing at the love that they have for this series, and they're actually the reason why, like, publicly there's so much Earthbound love is because of Fangamer. Like, they started the fan sites back in 1998 and they've progressed all this time, and now they're a huge freaking company that sells gaming merchandise, Earthbound, Chrono Trigger, Final Fantasy VI. They have other sorts of things too, and they're a little company that freaking, they, all the people that they've met, all the people that they've interact with is because of EarthBound, their love of EarthBound, and they've got families because of EarthBound. It's crazy to think that this one little game, this little freaking game, created so much love. Some people got their jobs because of this game. Some people fell in love because of this game. Met people and friends. It's just insane how much fucking love and the amount of creativity and fucking love for this game has just went over the years. So right now there's a Kickstarter that Fangamer is doing. Their goal is to hit 100,000K. Which it's funny because when they first posted this, I looked at the page, I looked at the videos. It's fucking awesome, by the way. You need to check it out. I'm gonna put everything below in the description. I'm gonna put the link to the Kickstarter and everything. Check it out and spread the word to get people aware of this. And EarthBound fans, I implore you to do so, because it's just crazy how awesome this is. And this is like a once in a lifetime thing. This is not something that's gonna happen very often at all. So it's funny, like I was saying, that this morning it was posted. It might have been last night, I don't know, but when I woke up, it was all over my Facebook, like, cause I'm subscribed to Fangamer and EarthBound stuff, and it just exploded in my inbox, right? So I check out the videos, I look at the page and everything, and they were at 10% of their goal. They were around 10K. And I was like, man, I hope this gets funded, because I please tell people about this and get people aware and get people funding this, because it needs to be funded. This needs to happen. And I think it will, because that was this morning, right? I told you, I just looked at the Kickstarter page like a half an hour ago, and it jumped from 10K to 67K. There's 24 days left, and they're already past half their goal. It's fucking incredible. So this is gonna definitely get funded, but tell people about it, get people aware of this, because this is a great thing. Now I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm not one for Kickstarters. They are kind of shady. Like, I've heard of Kickstarters where things just went bad, and Kickstarters are not the best thing in the world, depending on the person. I mean, if someone comes out of nowhere and just does a Kickstarter and you don't know much about the person, you don't know much about what's happening with the thing, it's kind of shady. I wouldn't just pledge. If it's something you're kind of interested in, I wouldn't pledge right off the bat. I'd wait a little bit just to see how it turns out. It's weird. There's some Kickstarters that go bad, but I'm not one for Kickstarters. But the only one that I've pledged to, as you know, is the Mighty Number 9 one, because, I mean, Capcom killed Mega Man, and Inafune wanted to make a Mega Man spiritual successor, and he wanted to make a freaking Japanese action platformer, and I was all about that. He made the video, Inafune, and it was, I needed to support it. And this is another thing that I have to support, because I've been around Fangamer. I've watched basically all their streams that they've done. I've been around them, like, watched all the things that they've done. I'm subscribed to them on YouTube, on various things, social medias. I'm on Twitter, but I don't actually go on Twitter anymore. I don't know. I'm mainly on Facebook, and that's where I get all my information, and EarthBoundCentral.com and all that stuff. But I just feel like I've grown with Fangamer. They're such cool people. They're fucking cool people. I mean, if you ever want to know about people that were just down to earth and just positive and cool and just that's Fangamer. They're great people, and I'm definitely going. I have to support it. It's kind of like the whole thing with EarthBound, like on the virtual console. I mean, I fucking bought a Wii U just because Nintendo finally re-released EarthBound on the virtual console, and that's a big deal. Like, if you know the history of EarthBound, you know that that's a big deal. It's something that would never happen, but it happened, and I had to buy a Wii U, and I'm glad that I bought a Wii U. I don't regret it. I mean, yeah, there's some things that I have problems with. There's problems I have with Nintendo, but for right now, they're doing okay. Okay, I want, my biggest gripe is Fatal Frame 5. I want that in the West. I mean, it sucks that I had to, because Nintendo didn't give us Fatal Frame 4 on the Wii, I had to hack my Wii just to play it and get an English translation. I mean, I wish they would bring over Fatal Frame 5. That's my biggest problem with them right now. But on the lighter side to that story is that they released EarthBound, and I had to support it. I had to buy buy a Wii U for it, and like I said, I'm glad that I bought a Wii U because we got Bayonetta 2. I'll be receiving that pretty soon. I know it's out, but I got later shipping. I'll be receiving that. Bayonetta 2 it looks great. Smash Brothers. Did you see the Smash Direct? On the new Smash Direct for the Wii U. Yeah, I'm fucking excited for that. I mean, I'm playing Smash Brothers on my 3DS still, but I'm having fun with that. But I can't wait for the Wii U version. Anyways, I'm talking about Nintendo. This is about EarthBound. This is about the Kickstarter. So I want to talk a little bit about how big of an EarthBound fan I am, because I'm a fucking huge EarthBound ever since the end of 2011. That's when I first played EarthBound. I couldn't believe that I never played this game. It was just a weird kind of experience in the beginning, because it was like this. It feels like I've played this my whole life, if that makes any sense, but I've never played it. And ever since then, it's 2014 now, it's almost 2015, I've been a humongous EarthBound fan. Just huge EarthBound fan. It just doesn't stop. Like, how many times have I beaten the game so far? I must have beaten it. I don't play it all the time now. There was a point where I was playing it a lot, like consecutively, but I don't do that anymore because I want to take a break from it. I want to branch out. Every now and then I'll pop it in or something. But you gotta remember, I did buy a Wii U just for the re-release of EarthBound to support it. I got this is the NES hat you get from Fangamer. I do have the shirt. Look, I'm a EarthBound fan much. I got a fucking Mother 2 shirt on. I have a bunch of EarthBound shirts in my closet. I have all this stuff. Like, this is my original copy of EarthBound. Now this, of course, this was it's not official, this box. It's a fan-made box. I'm not paying. I don't even think you can get it comes in a big box. I don't even think you can get the gigantic box standalone. I think you might be able to, but even so, it's so much money. Like, if you want to get a complete in-box EarthBound, what is it, like $800, the minimum? Fuck that, I'm not paying for that. Like I said, the most I would pay for a game would be like this, 150 kind of range. If it's an RPG and it's fucking blows my mind, that's the only way I would do it. So this was it. I got the cartridge. The cartridge is in here. I never take it out. I don't even play my original cartridge because I have it on Wii U. And this is just it's like a trophy kind of. So this sits on top of my TV, with Mother 1 and Mother 3 boxes, because I have the original boxes for those. And of course Xenogears sits on top of my TV too. This is like the Crown Achievement games that are fucking crazy amazing. But like the thing with this, some people don't like this game, but I honestly don't think they've played the entire thing. They probably play a little bit and they're like, nah, this is just not. But honestly, everybody's gonna have a different experience with this game. This is a personal journey. This is a personal experience, and it's different for everybody. It's great. I also have, I'm not gonna show everything I got because I have a lot of fucking EarthBound merchandise, Mother merchandise. So I also have this. This is a SNES box. Of course it's custom made. This is EarthBound Uncut. This is basically it's like the uncensored version of EarthBound, because you know how a bunch of things were censored in EarthBound. There was like, to name a few, there was like the Happiest, Insane Cultist. I think that's what they're called, right? Insane Cultist. I think so. They basically, you know how they have like the blue thing, the like the hood thing, and it's got the little like scrunchy thing, like a Christmas hat or something, like Santa Claus hat and everything. Well, in the uncensored version, they don't have that scrunchy thing at the end. It's supposed to be like a KKK like outfit, and they have like HH on their forehead, so it's kind of like the KKK type of thing. So they censored that. They censored the bar. It's a cafe. It's supposed to be a bar though, obviously. And there's other things in here, like Ness is supposed to be Ness is naked when he goes to Magicant, and they censored that obviously in the American version. He's in his pajamas, which is fine too, but it's like more pure of an experience, like he's naked in his own mind, because in your own mind you don't have clothes. I don't know, it's kind of a, I understand all about that. It's kind of like a spiritual type of thing, I don't know, but there's like stuff like that, you know. There's like you know, the Runaway 5, they have like different color like suits, and one has red glasses. Well, they're supposed to be all black, like black sunglasses, black suits, because it's the Blues Brothers as a reference to. So they had to censor that, they had to change that. They did there's a bunch of other things too I don't want to get into, but it's basically uncensored version. It gives you the pure experience for the most part. So yeah, I bought this for like, this is way cheaper than the fucking actual EarthBound card. This was like $45 I paid for this with the box and everything. I mean, look at that. That's basically the back of the box. It looks pretty cool. It shows all the stuff and everything. I freaking even drew a picture of EarthBound, kinda. Just keep in mind that I am not a very good drawer. I suck at drawing, so just keep that in mind when you look at this. But like, I don't draw really. I used to when I was a kid, but this made, like, my love for EarthBound made me want to draw something like this. So here it is. Oh god, I'm embarrassed. I don't know if you can see it because it looks so shitty on the laptop, but basically it's a joke. Basically it says Ness and Paula. It says EarthBound, and it's like somewhere in Lilliput Steps, and you know how you see the skull? Oh, sorry, I probably banged the mic by accident. You know how you see the skull in that Lilliput cave, and you're like, what the fuck? So basically this is their real reaction to it. It's like Paula's looking over the shoulder, and Ness's face, and he's like looking down, and they're looking over to see the skull and bones on the ground, and they're like, you know how you like click the action button like to talk to someone, and then there's no one there. It says no problem here. So it's like yeah, no problem here. Fucking skull and bones on the ground, and then Ness just like, yep, be on my very way. There's no problem here. Let's move on. Happy, happy, joy, joy. Yeah, I just wanted to show that too. I thought that was pretty cool. I just had that in my head, so I drew it out. So yeah. I mean, EarthBound means so much to me ever since I've discovered it. It means everything to me. I mean, I'm the type of person, I'm such a big fan of EarthBound that I've done voice acting on a Let's Play. Like, it's like a Let's Play voice act version of EarthBound. There's someone called Angel Arts. I'll put his link also in the description below, that has done a playthrough, and he's still continuing to do parts of the playthrough where everything is voice acted. Voices for Ness, Paula, they have the people, Jeff, Pooh. There's voices for everything, and it's very creative, and I've done voice acting for that. I'm still doing voice acting for that when they need me. And I mean, there was a podcast that Jeff Benson did, part of Fangamer. He did a podcast about EarthBound and what it meant to people. I was part of that. I mean, I called in and explained why I loved EarthBound, and they put me in, like, there was like an intro bit of the podcast before they got to the podcast, like the intro. They basically had a snippets of a bunch of people, like, within like 15-second ranges, and just telling a reason why they love EarthBound so much. And Derek Alexander was in there from the Happy Video Game Nerd. He was a part of that. I was a part of that. My voice is in there, and it was awesome. I'm such a huge fan. I can try to contribute to everything. I've joined Fangamer streams. When they did the EarthBound Bash, I've donated money to cancer or whatever the causes, the donations that they do for children across the world hospitals. I've done all I could. I mean, even when they order, because they always love to order pizza, Fangamer, when they do a playthrough, and like an EarthBound playthrough and stream. And they would always order pizza, and then I would order pizza, because it's infectious, you know what I mean? Like, you're getting into EarthBound, order some pizza, you know, it's about pizza and baseball bats and all that shit. It's just awesome stuff. So I consider myself to be a big part of the EarthBound community, and I love it. I'm very proud of it, and it's one of the best things out there, really. Now, let's see what else I got. I got from getting the whole Ness, when you go on Fangamer and you get like the whole setup, you get the hat, there's the Ness shirt, which is in my closet. You also get with the whole set, you get the Ness yo-yo right here. So I got the yo-yo and everything that Ness has. And also on my keychain where I have my keys and everything, I got Knuckles, I got a Gunblade from Final Fantasy VIII, and more importantly, to the point of this, I have a Franklin badge. That's right. So if I ever get struck by lightning when I go outside, this will protect me. I love EarthBound, you guys. So we got Porky. Let me hold the bottom here so you can look. There's Porky. Porky Minch, or Pokey Minch, or whatever you want to call him. Gotta hate you, Pokey. There's that one. I showed you Ness already from a previous video, but here he is again, Ness. Thing kind of popped up there. And then we got Paula. Paula's awesome. Remember, her PSI is actually a little bit deadly. She kicks ass. And you got Pooh, the Kung Fu Master. I must learn Stastom. There's Pooh. And the motherfucking best mechanical genius ever, Jeff and Donuts. And then after that, I got, this cost me a lot of money, Master Belch. Herg. Isn't that a masculine taunt to throw at you? I fucking love his dialogue. He's fucking hilarious. And then I got this little Mr. Saturn with the chain and ball and everything. If you remember from the game, in Master Belch's factory, they're like chained up, and they're like having to do his dirty work, like get the fly honey and like bring it to him and feed him. But when you talk to the Mr. Saturns, they love it. They don't even care that they're chained up. They're like, oh, this is fun. It's just, the fucking Mr. Saturns are awesome. Fucking great stuff. And then I got like, I think one time I got Perla art for EarthBound, and like this is like basically like they sent it in this little cardboard thing, but they were nice enough to draw a little nesting right here. They drew a little nesting, which I thought that was cool, so I kept it and I hang it up in my room. I put it somewhere. And I mean, look, I mean, I'm such a big EarthBound fan. I mean, the thing is, this, to me, this is a lot of EarthBound merchandise, because EarthBound merchandise is fucking expensive. So, you know, this is stuff I got over the years, ever since becoming a fan. I have every fucking single soundtrack that's ever come out. Mother 1 soundtrack, which this soundtrack is the best one in my opinion out of all the soundtracks. It's just fucking fantastic. Then there's the Mother 3 Plus soundtrack. You got this one that's like not even heard of. It's a thin layer soundtrack. It's Mother 1 plus 2, I think, piano arrangements. I think it is. I forget what yeah, something like that. It's some kind of arrangements. The Mother 1 plus 2 official soundtrack. I mean, they're all official, but this one's more of an official one than that last one I showed. This one has some cool remixes. They remix all the music in the game to be all weird and quirky. It's pretty fucking cool. And Mother 2 soundtrack. And I mean, I have all this shit, and it's fantastic. And yeah, that's basically all I wanted to show you guys. But you should definitely go on the link. I put the link below. Check out the description. Check out the page, the Kickstarter page. Get people, you know, whatever social medias you're with, Facebook, whatever. Just share it a bunch with other people if you can. So let's get this shit funded, because this would be amazing. And fund it yourself. I mean, put some money towards it. Throw a couple of bones towards it, especially if you're an EarthBound fan and you have money to spare. You should do this, because look, I mean, look at the tier rewards and everything. I personally, I'm going to tell you my pledge. I'm going to pledge $256. That's right, $256. You should see the rewards for that pledge. It's like the best rewards that's within my price range. That's like the highest I can go for it, and that's what I'm gonna do. Probably sometime in the beginning of next month. So yeah, I'm gonna do that, and I hope you guys pledge and spread the word. It'll be great. So I'm gonna smash my way out of this video. So